Do you remember who you were before the world told you who to be? Before you learned how to earn approval? Before you made yourself smaller to keep the peace? Before you believed being liked was more important than being you? Underneath all the roles and the rules, there's still a version of you that never left. They've just been quiet. But you've felt them lately, haven't you? That quiet restlessness, the moments where everything looks fine, but nothing kind of feels right. That sense that you've built a life that makes sense to everybody else except you. You're not lost, you're not broken, you've just been disconnected from your own voice. Because when you spend years adjusting yourself to be digestible, likable, or acceptable, you wake up one day wondering, well, how much of this is actually mine? But here's the truth. You don't need to burn your life down to honor yourself. You just need to stop abandoning who you are to fit somebody else's version of you. This is the invitation to pause, to question, to get honest. Where are you still chasing validation instead of alignment? What are you still holding on to because it looks good even if it feels empty? Where are you avoiding discomfort because you've confused peace for people pleasing? This isn't about starting over. It's about returning to the version of you that existed before your world got loud. The one who dreamed freely, spoke boldly, moved without second guessing. That version of you isn't gone. They're just waiting for you to stop apologizing and start listening. But reconnecting with yourself takes guts because it means allowing people to misread you, or it means walking away from the things that you once begged to stay in. It means trusting yourself more than you trust their opinion of you. Most people don't do this work because it's inconvenient and it's hard. It disrupts the identity that they've built. It challenges the dynamics that felt familiar. It brings you face to face with parts of your life that you've outgrown. And that's exactly why it matters. You've already tried shaping yourself around what others expected, or you might have anyway. You've already played that version of you that's always agreeable, always accommodating, always fine. But what if fine is just the armor that you built? And what if underneath that armor, you're still right there? Because you are. Maybe you don't need to change everything. Maybe you just need to come back to the parts who you've been keeping quiet. I want you to try this. Spend one day asking yourself what you want, not what's expected. One day choosing what feels like truth instead of safety. And you might find that who you really are isn't gone. They've just been waiting for you to stop abandoning them. But say what you mean and stop cushioning your own needs. Let your preferences be visible again. Wear what feels like you. Move the way you did when you didn't question every step. Speak like someone who knows that they have a right to be heard. It's not for rebellion or attention, but reclamation. You're allowed to live a life that reflects you, not the watered down version, not the curated one, but the real one. You don't need a green light, but if you've been waiting for one, well, this is it. So let me ask you, where have you been choosing comfort over truth? Where have you been trading authenticity for acceptance? And what might open up if you stopped? Like you started showing up like you were the authority in your life again. That wouldn't just be healing. That would be a return, not to the past, but to yourself. That wouldn't just be healing. That would be a return, not to the past, but to yourself. And the beginning of everything that's real for you might just start there.